Wednesday, September 9th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. A lot to discuss here. Better storm chances ahead and a big time push of autumn temperatures on the way down the road. Now let's start off with a look back at the numbers from yesterday. It was indeed a pretty warm day. 90 in Columbia, 88 on the board in Charlotte, Fayetteville, and Wilmington, even 81 in Boone. There's your triad area. High temperatures mid and upper 80s out there, 89 in Reidsville, 88 in Burlington, officially 87 in Greensboro. And there's the Charlotte area, high temperatures, 88 is pretty common there at a number of sites, up to 90 in Wadesboro yesterday. 5 o'clock hour temperatures this morning, there they are, a lot of 70s on the board, a few 60s back toward the foothills and the mountain zones, but a lot of areas in the 70s, pretty humid conditions out there early here on this Wednesday morning. Now, this was the radar imagery as we went through yesterday afternoon and evening. Again, the showers and storms most widespread through Georgia, South Carolina, and eastern North Carolina. But you did have a handful of these little isolated showers over the I-85 corridor. But as expected, in that part of the region, most folks remained dry. Now, over the past couple of hours, here's the radar perspective. It's relatively quiet. A little storm there through the South Carolina coast. Between Charleston and Myrtle Beach, you have a few showers in the upstate of South Carolina and North Georgia. A big band of rain from Indiana and Illinois down through Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. That's all associated with our next cold front, and that is now getting close enough to us that it's going to begin to play a role in our weather. So as we look at the modeling today, I do think the region features a pretty good opportunity for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Here's what it looks like on the high resolution modeling, the high resolution rapid refresh. You get the idea there. Scattered showers and storms becoming more prevalent as we get deeper into the afternoon and the evening hours. Highs today pretty warm again across the region. Now tomorrow, that front actually drops into the Carolinas, and so we'll maintain pretty good scattered shower and thunderstorm chances. There's your Thursday highs across the region. And then here we go. Look what happens on Friday. You get a secondary front with a much more significant temperature change behind it, really plunging quickly southward through the plain states. And behind that front is a much cooler air mass. Here's what it looks like on the GFS model from Friday morning. Watch what happens by Saturday morning. You can just notice that plunge of cooler air getting further and further to the south and east. And then here we are by Sunday morning, just flooding into the southeastern part of the country. So here's what we can expect this weekend. I'm going to stick with the idea here. This is basically the idea I laid out yesterday, too. We're going to look at the opportunity on Saturday for some scattered showers and thunderstorms, and then by Sunday, that much cooler, drier air takes over. Now, let me give you a snapshot here from weatherbell.com. This is the GFS low temperatures Monday morning. This is probably a little bit too cool, but you get the idea. This is a big time push of autumn temperatures, and you have a lot of mountain zones and well down into the 30s actually there on Monday morning on the GFS. I haven't gone quite that cool in the Piedmont zones. You have a temperature of 49 there in Winston-Salem for a low on Monday morning. But I have gone with the idea of a lot of low to mid 50s in the Piedmont for Monday morning and probably Tuesday morning too. Highs Sunday, Monday in the 70s. Full sunshine early next week. Boy, it looks nice. If you want some autumn weather, it is on the way. Now, in the tropics, things are pretty active. A couple of active systems out there. You have Grace that's continued to move across the Atlantic Ocean, getting closer to the Lesser Antilles. It is now a tropical depression, barely surviving right now. And then Tropical Depression 8 formed last night east of Bermuda. The Grace prospects of the future, not that great. It's going to fall apart over the next couple of days, most likely, as it approaches the Caribbean. And the new tropical depression probably becomes a tropical storm today, but it's going to head off to the north and then eventually northeast. It'll maybe scrape through the Canadian Maritimes, but stay well east of the lower 48. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.